Welcome back. I'm Pastor Ken Maxey from Grace Calvary Chapel, and this is Pastor Steve Thomas from Riverbend Calvary Chapel, just outside of Washington, Missouri. Yeah. And we are part of the 2022 Heartland Regional Calvary Chapel Conference, and just wanted to catch up and talk with Pastor Steve about his church. As I was saying earlier, noticed that you have done a number of things throughout the years, and now you're pastoring this church. How did you get to this point? First of all, you planted the church?
We planted the church in 2009, so it's going to be 14 years.
Oh wow!
This April.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
It just flies by, doesn't it? Yeah. So how have those 14 years gone for you? I mean, the highs and lows. What have been some amazing things that have happened, and what have been some things that wish you could maybe redo?
Yeah, serving the Lord is the best, worst thing you'll ever do, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's such an adventure. I remember years ago telling the Lord, just send me anywhere, north, south, east, or west. It doesn't matter. Just wanting to be in the center of where He was leading us. And at the time, we were living on the West Coast. We were actually up in the Northwest. And I really wasn't thinking about church planning at that time. I think that was kind of a dream that had kind of come and gone. And I was really content with just the ministry that I was involved in. And really, we were praying about moving to the Middle East and doing some work there. And the Lord just radically turned us around, and instead of the Middle East, He sent us to the Midwest. I mean, it's pretty close, right?
The Lord does some strange things, doesn't He?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and so in the 14 years, what have you seen change from the time it's planted till now? What's been some of the biggest differences that have taken place?
It's that first year with the ministry. We came out. There were 4 families that wanted to start a Calvary Chapel, and I was a little skeptical coming out, just going online, just kind of looking at, okay, what is Washington, Missouri? Where is Washington, Missouri? And then just seeing the number of churches. I mean, there's a church on every corner, sometimes 2 or 3. And just not, why would the Lord want us to come here? And once we came out and met the people that were wanting to start this church, we quickly learned that there wasn't anyone doing expository teaching. And I think that was just the validation of, there's a niche for Calvary Chapel. There's a need for Calvary Chapel. There's a lot of great people. But after coming, we saw that there really are so many good, hardworking, religious Americans, but so many don't know Jesus Christ. And so, that was really just the thrust to teach the Word, for us to fall in love with Jesus, to make Him known. And it's really been simple for the last 14 years. In one sense, it's incredibly hard plowing in very religious ground, where everyone knows that they're just good, hardworking Americans.
Sure, yeah.
So I don't think we've done much difference. Really, with COVID, we've seen so many people, I think, thinking about eternity, thinking about mortality. I think it's been unsettling in so many ways of just what is truth, where can we find truth, and so we've seen our church probably triple. Wow. Since the pandemic.
Wow.
Which has been exciting. It's been very exciting.
Yeah, it's kind of opposite of what a lot of pastors I've spoken to, where it's almost gone the opposite way for them.
Yeah. I think, and as I just watch and I observe, I'm seeing the Lord bless a lot of churches, and I'm seeing the Lord bless churches where there's leadership that's just walking in courage. Yeah. I think we've seen how fear can be so contagious, but Absolutely. Courage is contagious. And I think just the importance of standing on the rock of our salvation, moving forward, just trusting in the Lord, walking in the call. I'm seeing the Lord bless.
Yeah.
Quite a bit.
Well, good. Love hearing that. I love that courage can be infectious, or how'd you phrase it?
Courage is contagious.
Contagious, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, that's great. So you moved from Oregon, right? Was that Oregon?
We were
The state of Oregon?
Whidbey Island, which is just a little, well, it's a big island north of Seattle.
Okay.
Right in the Puget Sound.
Okay, so what's been the biggest difference between there and being in good old Missouri?
I don't know. We've been in Missouri for almost 14 years now,
Yeah.
and it's like the promised land. There's
It
no other
is.
place I want to be.
You said it was like the Napa Valley of the Midwest, right?
So where we live, there's a lot of vineyards, and so it is literally the Napa Valley of the Midwest.
So it wasn't just figure of speech. It really is.
No, there's people that come from all over just to visit all of the wineries in our particular area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for sitting down with us, Pastor Steve. So if any of you going to visit the Napa Valley of the Midwest,
There you go.
and you're in that area, come check out Riverbend Calvary Chapel. I'm sure they would love to have you be a part of that.
Absolutely.
So, all right. Well,
All right,
until
thank you.
then, God bless, and God bless you richly. Take care.